the number 22 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on last year's national champion, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Perry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to throw. It's Turner. Pulls it in. It's Carr. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Pocket breaking down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Canes will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Tigers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
It's complete. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They're dealing with a second and long. Power football with the run. Hard running there. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's third and 16. Got it in the middle. It's Howard. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. Breaks into the open. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. That is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the shotgun, the inside give. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Looking to pass. It's Turner. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The play action fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the running back. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilbert. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Auburn offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Caught in the backfield. It's Daly. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Daly. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Daly. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They'll run it from the gun. Spins away from the defense. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Made a defender miss. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Dropping back, it's Turner. Got his man. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Bears the pressure. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Hurricanes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Buys a little time with his feet. And he'll finish the run out the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, Goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UAB answered the bell away from Protective Stadium today with an impressive victory. The Blazers knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to find another play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lost to fire on second down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, you've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go down, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They think there's room to run to the right here. Can't get him to the ground. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Trying play action. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Canes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. At the 40, there he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Tigers want to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Auburn doing business in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Turner. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Carr. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast. And they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Wants to throw it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Ball will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Runs through the tackle. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Using the quick game. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Keeps the play going. He'll pull it down. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Hurricanes are threatening in the red zone. In the red area, it's Gibson. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. He'll do it himself.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass, and which matchup do they try to exploit? And they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully. Small gain, and now we got 4th down.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the catch. It's Carr. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. To the air, it's Turner. Quick strike complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
The Hurricanes will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that first down, and now they have a decision to make. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Turning it on! Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets him up on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call. Breaks away in the middle. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at touchdown, Cade. Great job by the back on the option. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Coastal Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now on second down. They're going to run it to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Hunt is on its way. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. And the Canes send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. With the catch, it's Marshall. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. It's Daly. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups, and this quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Sure hands, it's Marshall. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Grab near the marker. It's Simmons. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Now with the first and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Howard. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Play number 11 on this drive. The defense has yielded ground, but they're trying to get a stop on third and goal. Knocked down for the tackle. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. They'll go to the air. Under fire. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here's the handoff. Not much there. He gets one to the 11. The Canes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to run for it. Makes a man miss. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Canes with the 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gilbert. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off play action. Firing deep. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He'll start this drive firing. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Howard. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Makes the grab.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. To the air, it's Turner. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. At the 35, he's loose. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
And the Hurricanes are flying down the field. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. It looks as if this game is going, and he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Hurricane! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by just 1 over Coastal Carolina. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Lofts one high and deep. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.